Hey friends, happy Sunday, April the 7th, day 167 of Experiencing God. How have you experienced God today? So today I experienced God through the washing. Okay, so this is a little bit of a personal question and you don't actually have to answer it. But how often do you bathe or shower? How often are you showering? Probably at least once a day, right? Maybe even depending on your job, twice a day. Why do you do that? To keep the dirt off, to keep the grime off, to keep the stink off, right? To keep you prepared so that when you go to work, you don't get fired. Well, I was listening to a sermon today and I heard a verse that I've not heard before. I've heard the verse after it, but not this one. And the verse before it too. And so maybe I have heard this verse, but I just don't remember it. And so the preacher shared from Ephesians 5, verse 26. And it says that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word. What is it? That he might sanctify and cleanse it, the church, by the washing of the water by the word. You know what, guys? We wash our body probably at least once a day, right? Most of us. I said you didn't have to answer. But how often do we wash our soul? Our soul is our mind, our will, our emotions, our intellect. How often are we washing that with the water of the word? It's equally as important, if not more important, that however many times we're washing our body with the grime of the world, with the dust of the world, with the dirt of the dirtiness of the day, that we're also too washing our soul with the water of the word. And so when he shared that this morning, it really had me thinking, if you go down to the next verse, it's Ephesians 5:27. It says, when Jesus comes back, he's coming back for a church that's without spot, wrinkle, or blemish. I've heard that many times. And so, the whole way that we as a church stay without spot or wrinkle or blemish is by the washing of the water of the word. And so I just want to ask you guys, how often are you washing your soul? Are you cleansing your soul? Are you cleansing your spirit? If it's not at least as much as you're showering every day, it's probably not enough. It's probably not enough to keep us without spot, wrinkle, or blemish. There's a statistic that shows that most Christians go to church between 5 and 6 times, every 5 weeks or every 6 weeks or something like that. And so, hey, I even missed today. I didn't feel well. And so even if at a minimum, you're going 4 times a month on Sunday, is that still enough to wash your soul? So if it's not, and it's not, I want to encourage you, we need to be washed in the water of the word daily. It's so important because Jesus is coming back for his church without spot, wrinkle, or blemish. And he doesn't want us to have spot, wrinkle, or blemishes because he gave us the word and it cleanses us. So if you've not been in the word today, go find you some sermons to listen to, some preaching, something on YouTube, other than just this, 3-minute video. Get into the word. Let it wash you. Let it cleanse you. God loves you so much. He sees you. Have a great night.